everybody, how's it going? I hope you're doing great. Me too. Well, I'm Chloe here. Today we're going to be talking about another experiment that is hacking for me. And I want to share you this so that you can help me to choose. So first, imagine you're the captain of the Mallory 7, a spaceship called the Mallory 7. And while you are going around the space, you get a call from the Telic 12. Called the Telic 12 has already been exploded, and it carried 30 people who are miners and people who are going to reconnect those things and to space those kinds of waters around. It has been exploded, and now there's no gas, there's no oxygen for them to breathe. And those miners are all over those from small states to poor stages. They all have different opportunities and different amount of money, different amount of success. Okay, and that is the Telic 12. And while you're going to help them, you get another code from a spaceship called Pareto, and that is a luxury one that carries 20 students, 20 students in college that is going on vacation outside the space, and they're running out of oxygen too. Well, which will you have first? Imagine inside that you are wondering, what if I save the Telic 12? If you save the Telic 12 first, but remember, you can just have time to save one. If you save the Telic 12 first, it means that you're going to bring life to a lot more. Like, look, those 30 people have turned themselves outside, leave their houses for a long time, leave their wife, leave their family, leave their children, just to help for the earth. And also, some of them haven't had wife or children yet. If you save them, they can have their wife and they can help to make the world better. Or the Pareto. If you save the Pareto first, then maybe those children who are kind of rich could pay you a big amount of money. And yes, also if you are saving this, you can get them to maybe help the world if they can, or sometimes they can't. But think about this. Eventually, when you choose the Telic 12, people maybe on the newspaper. Yes, like if you're doing like these jobs at the space, you probably get it on a newspaper. People would maybe say, "Oh my gosh, this captain is so silly. Why do they save the Telic 12 first? The Pareto absolutely has more rich persons. And if he saves it, then they're going to bring life to the world. But if you save the Pareto ship first, then you're going to get a lot of comments too. Like, oh my gosh, why does this man choose rich persons more than persons who have experiments and can help life? That's so unfair." And comments goes around and around and around. You see, this happens a lot of times. And sometimes there's some riddle, like if your sister and your mom drops out into one same river and you're just the one who knows how to swim, who you rescued first. You can just rescue one person. And that would be really hard. If you rescue your mom first, your sister will die. You also really love your sister. And your sister is a person who always bring happiness to the family. But if you save your sister first, then a person who educates you, who gives you birth, who turn you outside this world, would disappear. So you see, sometimes there's some choices that are really hard to choose. And sometimes you have to face with that a lot. Yeah. So you see, I don't know what's my answer yet. Can you please tell me what's your answer in the box below? It'd be really fun to hear your comments. And also I can have some kinds of information so that I could select which one will choose. Help me.